Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a what's the tea, what's brewing, what's up. We're just going to see what the energies bring forward. So just keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's really good to have you. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I really appreciate you guys being here. So let's get into it and get some cards from the What's Brewing deck. You can find that on Etsy. All right, so I want to get 3 cards, but we'll see. We'll see what comes out. We'll see what comes out. All right. Let's see. We have that one. I feel that one. I feel that one. Oh, ooh. Danger, danger. Okay, we have expired, disused, old news, discarded, outdated. Okay. We have fake friends. We have caution. All right, let's get some more info on the fake friend situation. Sorry, my stomach was growling. Let's get some info on these fake friends, shall we? Tell me more. We're going to pull some from the Toxic X-Files. We have Boogie Nights finds exhibitionist behavior thrilling and a turn on while pushing other people's comfort level. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is this is someone who... there's a level of discomfort with this person. You may have at one time felt comfortable with them, but it's someone that in this moment there's something off. Okay, there's something off with them. And I'm getting pulled to this card right here. This expired, disused, old items, discarded, outdated. It's like you may not be able to place it, what it is. Their behaviors may even seem the same. And you may be feeling, I'm getting the hangman here. Like you may just be feeling like, it's not like anything has changed, but things have changed. It's almost like there's confusion here where maybe there hasn't been. Tell me more about the situation. Tell me more. They're telling me to pull from this mystery house now. So tell me more about the fake friend situation. Tell me more about this confusion. What's happened here? What is the change of heart? I feel like you're probably empathic. And so I'm getting you're picking up on things unspoken. Words unspoken here. We have portal, gateway, open door, mirror. Yeah, you're picking up on an energy here, something energetic. 5D, communication, voices. Yeah, there's some kind of energy between you two that's you're energetically off. You're no longer in sync. I'm being guided to the bottom card. We have attic, ghoul, avoiding running. Okay, there's some kind of energetic shift. I feel like this could be the changes that you've been making. Perhaps you're growing now. Perhaps these are people in your life that you are outgrowing because of all the work you're doing on yourself. Perhaps you're no longer accepting what was once acceptable with people, places, and things, and they're starting to feel like you're fake. Perhaps you're seeing that they're fake, or you're starting to see that not necessarily that they're fake or you're fake, but that their interests are a little bit more, what is the word? Very surface level, and you've gone beyond the surface. So it's not as if we're judging them for being like surface level people. The letters NPC come up, and I hate to use that because it can be very insulting, and I don't mean it that way. But just people who are still like plugged into the matrix, if you will. These are all words that are coming through by spirit, okay? We're not judging these people. But it feels like there's almost like I'm seeing a plug, like plugs come unplugged. It's like there's a disconnect here, and it's energetic. And it feels like it's almost like it's as if you start to speak another energetic language. It's subconscious, and this person or group of people, I feel like it also could be a group. This could be at work, where people at work start just kind of avoiding you because your energy just seems different, or your family, or this person. For a lot of you, this is a close friend who doesn't really know. I'm hearing like people say, "You've gotten weird. Why are you so weird? Why are you doing that now? Why are you being this way?" We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing Smurfs for some reason, and we have like a blue little garbage pail kid here. But I just feel like, there's a bunch of Smurfs. They're all blue, and you have morphed into like a green Smurf, and you just kind of stick out of the crowd. And the other Smurfs are like, "Oh, you were a fake Smurf all along. You were not like us," kind of thing. We have the Knight of Coins here. Yeah, and I'm reading this Knight of Coins intuitively at this point, because I see all these bugs around the Knight of Coins. It's almost like your changes, because I see the change coming out of, you see the change coming out here. He's sprinkling coins. He's losing change, and I'm just reading this again intuitively. Okay, so stay with me. The changes have caused attention to you. And I'm reading the flies as pests. Like your light, I'm reading the coins as like attraction energy. This attraction energy coming towards you, although very grounded and stable, I feel like it's also attracting this pesting energy. And unfortunately, the pesting energy is manifesting in fakeness around you. You're seeing the pesty energy rise up within the people closest to you, because some people cannot applaud for you. Okay, even people who claim to love you at times will not and cannot applaud for you, because they are incapable of it at the place they are, because you are no longer fitting into you are no longer plugged in. Remember the plug in, that unplugged? You're no longer plugged in and in your proper component of how the machinery works. So when you unplug and you say, "I don't need to be plugged in. I am who I am, and I'm proud of who I am," and you kind of stake your claim here as a Knight of Coins, strong, determined, successful, grounded, inspired, noble, trustworthy, but very much grounded in who you are. You attract abundance, you attract magnetism, you attract a lot of healing, but you also attract this pesty energy, and it's an energy, okay? And it can come from strangers, and it can come from your very, very best friends in the world, who energetically, it activates something within them when they see you change. Because how did you get the freedom to do this? How did you get the nerve to be who you really are? How dare you step outside of our agreed to paradigm, our subconsciously agreed to paradigm? You're rocking my boat. I don't like it. Plug back in, please, so we can go on and have you do what you were doing before, because it worked for me. That's the truth of it, okay? And the truth is that whatever you've changed, whatever you've done, really has been in your best interest. It really has. And it's sad, but often the case in life, when we make changes that are in our highest good, many times, I will tell you 9 out of 10 times, it doesn't align with many of the closest people to us. Many, many times. Now, not always. I don't want to say always. Maybe 8 out of 10. I'll be generous. 7, 8 out of 10. I'll be generous. But in most people's lives, it doesn't align with everyone. And they fall away. They end up being this fake energy. And it's not because they don't really have feelings for you. It's because they're not at a place in their life where they can truly be in their authentic energy and truly express those feelings to you. They cannot be authentic. The fakeness is not a reflection of you, it is a reflection of them. Okay? And I think it's really important to remember that as you progress in this. Okay? Because the wheel is turning for sure. They don't like the change. They don't like the changes. They don't like whatever you have going on. They don't like it. And they're buzzing around you. They're probably gossip here. Probably gossip. Probably talking about you with the voices and all this little busy bee, fly, chitter chatter. I hear chitter chatter. I'm hearing like a lot of open mouths, flapping gums. And you know what I feel like? It's just like people who can't deal with your change. People can't deal with your authenticity. And people may be avoiding you or one of two things. For some of you, you have people who are running to talk to you because they need to get a life. They need to get a reason to get up in the morning. For some of you, I'm getting out. This isn't for everybody, but for some of you, for some of you, you are the reason why people come to work because they want to sit down with their OJ or their tea or their coffee. For some of you guys, it's orange juice. They want to sit down at their desk with their orange juice and watch you and try to talk to you and get tea and then go talk about you at lunchtime or whatever. We have Queen of Swords here. I don't know why I pulled that off camera because these cards are safe. Queen of Swords here. Yeah, there's that gossiping. There's that gossiping bitch. Some of you guys have a gossiping bitch at work. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on now. It's not for all of you. For some of you guys, this is your friend. This is your fake friend talking about your changes. And for some of you, they're dogging you out. Like they are. They're dogging you out. This isn't pleasant. They cannot deal with it. They are sick of your changes. They want you to stop. What is wrong with you? The Magician. That's what's wrong with you. You're manifesting change. And I feel like it's consciously. Like you're not doing it. You're not doing it. Most people in life, we'll call them the NPCs. I hate that. I really don't like to label people like that because, we're not NPCs. Let me lower you guys. You ready to go for a ride? Woo! There we go. Alrighty. What was I saying? Most people manifest subconsciously in life. They manifest, from their emotions. They manifest from, what do we have at the bottom? Here we have the Hermit. Okay, we'll take that too. And then we have the Ace of Cups. We're going to leave that right there. Okay. Most people subconsciously manifest from their emotions, and they manifest more of the negative experiences. And the Magician is a master manifester. They manifest from a logical, emotional state. And I feel like you are actively manifesting and going through a kind of hermiting experience where really, the higher experience of the hermit really is about going within. It is a path of self-mastery. It's a path of really getting into your own gifts and abilities. It's a path of really getting into connection through self, okay? Because a hermit can be an isolating card, right? But it is a path of the Magician, and it is a path of connection of self to spirit to all, ultimately. So it is a path of self-mastery. And sometimes self-mastery requires us to go through an experience where we realize that there are people around us who are bitches. Who are fake ass bitches. And the thing is, I feel like this person, Queen of Swords, could be an air sign, could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There could be Earth here as well. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And we also have that cup, so it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer. Okay, that's a lot of signs, so just take what resonates here. But I feel like there's just a lot of activity around your changes. Like there's a lot of observation. You may not realize it, but people are noticing this. This may be a glow up, and you may not realize you're glowing up, but this person resents this. And I feel like for a lot of you, what's really it's really underhanded is I feel like they're behaving the same way with you. Like kind of playing you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like acting like we're all cool. But whatever changes you're making, I'm secretly going and talking about you behind your back. So, and if this is a close friend, I feel like it feels like a deep betrayal. Because I feel like for some of you guys, this is somebody you trust, okay? Whether it's at work or not. It could be a work friend that you really trust at work or something like that. And it could be a very best friend. It feels like different forms of this bond, okay? But I feel like you need to understand that this is part of your process. This is part of the process. This is how growth happens. Spirit often removes people from our life who really no longer serve us, who really never really did. And I feel like for a lot of you, as you hone in on who this person is, I feel like you will get clarity about why they're not good for you. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull charms for you guys. I'm going to pull some letters and initials so you'll have a little bit of clarity about who this could be. Okay? Okay, guys, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. Okay, I don't know if you guys can really see, but here you are. Okay, we have ASMNJMTREJUVIGGZKYQOICZ. Okay, so we had a few initials that repeated. Sorry, my tongue's heavy. Oh, here's another one. B. There's a B there too. We have the dice is a number 6. So 6 could be significant. We have 2 ghosts here. Yeah, I feel like this person is really caught up in the past, their past relationship with you. Like they're really kind of, that's their ideal. Like that they want it like that. They don't like it how it is. All right. There's a hanger here. And they're really clinging to the past. Okay. And they don't know how to go back there. So it's almost like when they're around you and they're being the same, like they're being weird, you know what I mean? Like they're still, everything's the same even though it's different. That's what they're doing. They're trying to just kind of focus on how it used to be, and they're trying to keep the same energy, and it's not working. We have the scissors here. For me, that's significant. I feel like some of you guys may be thinking about like cutting off your connections with this person. And I feel like for those of you, and it might not be something you do for a long period of time, but you may need to get some space from this person because we have the web here. And I feel like with their gossipy stuff and with the malicious stuff, I feel like space is required. I wouldn't tell them anything anymore. I wouldn't invest emotionally in this person. I would withdraw your energy. And if they ask, you can just tell them, I just got some things in my mind. And, honestly, you're a grown ass adult. You don't have to like fucking explain yourself to this person. Okay. They know and things are weird. And you can say that if you're in a comfortable place. You can say, hey, things are weird between us and I don't feel comfortable. Okay? Okay, we have a rainbow and a a drink here. I feel, and a passport. I really do feel like time away from this person will be very, even if it's just like, if you're at work, even if it's just like you kind of like don't talk for a while, you just be professional. I think energetically it will be very good for you. I know it's hard to do without ruffling feathers, but do what you can. You know, instead of going out to lunch with a group of people, maybe take lunch by yourself, go for a walk, you know, do that kind of thing. Start doing more things for yourself. And I feel like you are, really. I feel like I don't need to tell you that. I think this group is doing a lot of self-care, and that's probably what this person's really pissed off about, is a lot of you have stopped like putting other people's needs above your own. And this may be one person that, because I feel like when we start doing this kind of work, we kind of like put into perspective who are the people whose needs are as important as mine or more so. And that would be like your children, right? Your partner's needs are equal, you know, to a degree, right? That your family, right? That those are important. Perhaps your friends, you know, some of your friends may be family to you, okay? But those are the only ones that really fall in that, like, you know, how do I prioritize that? And that will be different for everyone, okay? And then there are the others. And there's a whole lot of people who fall in that other category. And it feels like for a lot of you, that's this person. Now, some of you, this is family who feels more entitled to more of your energy than you're willing to give. Okay. This could be a cousin who thinks they're like a kid. You know what I mean? They deserve kid energy, like best friend energy, all the time energy from you. And the truth is, you don't have that to give. You never did. You know, I feel like the fake friend energy here feels like people, whoever this is, who feel over entitled to your energy. And I feel like ultimately it's very poisonous. We have the skull and crossbones here. It's very poisonous, especially we have a tree, especially if this is in your family. For some of you where this is family, you are breaking toxic patterns. Understand that. And it's absolutely going to trigger your family. Anytime you step out of toxic behaviors with your family, it's going to absolutely trigger them. So you have to be extra nice to yourself. It's just required to do this kind of work. You have to be very compassionate to yourself. And for those of you that this is family, it's very important that you don't allow them to kind of go off on you. Keep your boundaries high. And if they start to get ugly with you, you do not have to stand and take it. Okay, you're an adult, you're allowed to make decisions about your life, and you have set up boundaries, and they are not allowed to walk all over your boundaries. You're allowed to have space if you need it. And you can explain it as clearly as just, listen, I need some clarity in my life. I need some space. I need to get my head together. You know, I need to get my life together. So I'm just taking time. You can be gentle about it. It doesn't have to be harsh. You know, if you don't want the backlash, be gentle. You know, not that they deserve it. Maybe you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Do what brings you peace. Because I feel like there is a lot of peace coming for you. But this is one of those things you kind of have to deal with. And how you choose to deal with it is the way your peace comes in, too. It's kind of like your pathway to peace and tranquility and clarity, right? So, you don't have to be hasty. Take your time with how you decide to deal with these kind of situations, all right? Okay, guys, that's what I got today. I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies next time. Bye, guys.